So the topic of today's video is how to approach women, the tips and strategies for confidently approaching girls and getting the number. So in this video, I have 5 steps for you guys to follow. So let's get started. So for number 1 is getting rid of the fear of rejection. So for most of the guys here, you guys have probably approached less than 100 chicks. And no wonder you guys are nervous and still unsure of going to walk up to the cute girl. And a lot of people think that this is just about walking up and talking to girls. No, this is walking up and talking to anyone. So this is very, very important for all guys to learn and get rid of that fear of getting rejected. Because that's really where it stems from deep down, is so many guys avoid talking to the girl or avoid approaching the chick because they're afraid of her saying no. And I can promise you guys this, that when a girl doesn't want to give you her number or a girl rejects you, it's not that big of a deal. It's actually good for you, because now you know that the girl isn't into you. Great. And it's way better than being left wondering, hey, maybe I could have had a chance with her, or maybe I know I could have had some sort of relationship with her. You will never know. So at least by getting rejected, you're already 2 steps ahead of the other guy who's still wondering if she's into him or not. You get it out of the way, and cool, on to the next bitch. So the first thing that I would highly suggest for you guys who are afraid of getting rejected is go approach people in general. Go walk up to guys and girls and go talk to them. It's very simple. Just ask them, hey, what's your name? How's your day going? Cool, I'm glad you're having a nice day. I gotta run, whatever it may be. I'd love to grab coffee or grab a drink. How about we exchange numbers? So these are all simple things you guys can practice and do. And I'll tell you guys a story of things that I used to do in the past without realizing that really helped me get rid of my approach anxiety or getting rid of my fears of approaching women or just people in general. So me and my buddies, we used to go to Not Scary Farm, and we would go dare each other to go approach groups of girls. And the challenges were, who could get the most Snapchats in one night? Obviously, you don't want to go get a girl Snapchat now. You want to go for the number, but this at least helped us get rid of our fear of approaching people. So what we would do is we'd dare each other of, okay, cool, go talk to that girl, or go talk to that girl. Whatever girl we saw, it was boom, go approach her and go get the Snapchat. At the end of the day, we'll do the counts and see who has the most. Of course, I won because I was approaching all the groups. I was approaching the MILFs. I was approaching the group of girls. I was getting all their Snapchats. I have videos of me approaching a bunch of moms in front of their husbands, getting the Snapchats. And it was just for fun. It was just as jokes. But the whole thing was to get rid of that fear, or we were just gamifying our whole experience, which got rid of our fear of approaching people, because we realized the worst thing they could do is say no. Hopefully. So many guys fear those things of getting denied, rejected, or the girl saying she has a boyfriend, whatever it may be. By you doing this and approaching girls and getting denied, you will realize it's not that big of a fucking deal. Okay, cool, on to the next girl. Right? So that's how you guys need to treat it. Not as, oh my god, it's such a loss. Oh my god, I'm never gonna be able to find a girl like her. Like, bro, trust me, I can find like millions of girls just like that bitch. So it's not that big of a deal. So there's so many things you guys need to get rid of, and by doing this and by treating it like a game with your boys, or just going out and treating it like a game, makes it way more fun, way more enjoyable, and way more hilarious. So this is the power of just not giving a fuck and not caring and just doing what you want to do in the first place. And by doing these things and treating it like a game and having fun with your boys and daring your boys to go do these things, it makes it a lot better. So number 2 is keeping it playful when you're actually talking to the people that you're talking to. In this situation, it'd be the girl. When you're walking up to the girl, you don't want to be serious and tell her, I thought you were so hot, and, I just really, really wanted to get your number, or whatever it may be. Keep it playful. So a lot of things that I would do is, I would say, some guys over there, I heard them talking about you, but they were too pussy to go talk to you, so I wanted to go talk to you. But don't look at them, though. Don't look at them. They're over there, right? And even if I was alone or wherever it may be, that's what I do in the past. But now what I do is I would tell the girls, hey, what's your name? And she'd be like, hey, well, my name is this, whatever it may be. Oh, cool. So what are you doing here, right? If it's at the mall, whatever she's doing, and whatever she says, and how she says her name, and then how she says what she's doing, I can instantly tell if the girl's attracted to me or not. Because if the girl says, oh, my name is Ashley, what's your name? That means she has some level of interest in knowing who I am. If she says, oh, my name is Ashley, Okay, Ashley. Well, that name's fucking boring. I used to do this a lot. Whenever a girl gave me her name and it was just, oh, my name is this, and it was super boring and dry. Well, I'm like, that's a boring name. She's like, what? What do you mean it's a boring name? And I get her to, I would tease her into being, I tease her into like some sort of argument, or I'd poke at her and make fun of her. And then I ask her friend, well, what's your friend's name? Oh, my name is this. See, that's a way better name. And she's like, what? No, it's not. Whatever it may be. And then I'd get them to argue. And that's how I do it. And I just do it for fun. Another thing as well, guys, you will never be approaching a girl alone. Like, the only times a girl is alone is if she's not that hot. For whatever. Hot girls are always with a group of girls. If you have a group of girls, it actually makes it way better because you have more opportunities to show that you're more confident and the less fucks you have to give. When you're approaching a group of girls, you actually have to make sure that the friends in the group are happy as well, because girls are societal creatures. So if her friends reject you, or her friends are trying to deny you or block you away from her, she's going to accept that from happening. One, because she doesn't know you and she knows her friends a lot more. And like I said, girls are societal creatures. So if you can win over all the friends of the group, you automatically win over the girl you want the most. So when you're walking up and talking to the group of girls, right? Keeping it playful, keeping it fun, keeping it short. You always want to be the one to end the conversation first in any scenario. Because if the girl ends it first, that means it's gotten to a point of her feeling so weird and so like uncomfortable where she has to end it first. So you always want to end it first, leaving the girl off. Oh man, I wish he was talking to us a lot longer. Or, oh, I wish he stayed on the phone. Or I wish he wanted to go do this more with us, right? That's how you always want to leave it. You always want to leave them wanting you, not them leaving you. And the best way to end it is saying this. Well, it was great talking to you guys. I'd love to grab coffee, or hey, I'm going out to a party this weekend, or hey, I'm going out to the club this weekend, or I'm going to the bar this weekend. Let's exchange numbers, or hey, let me grab your guys' numbers, or hey, you guys take my number and we will meet up, or you guys can text me and we'll meet up, right? Whatever it may be, or we'll figure it out, or we'll see, right? Not making anything specifically definite on the spot, especially when it's a group of girls. If it's one girl, you could actually make something up on the spot. If the girl is really, really into you, and you could tell she's super attracted to you while you're talking to her, then cool, I'd make a date on the spot and let her know, hey, let's go meet up for coffee, 9 p.m. at this place. I'll go pick you up. Another thing as well is the do's and don'ts of talking to girls. So the biggest thing that I see an issue with guys doing is they ask the girl for permission. See, when you ask girls for permission, you automatically put yourself at a position of her being the authority and you being more submissive. So instead of asking girls, you tell girls, hey, I want your number. Hey, take my number. I want your number. You do not ask girls for permission. An easiest way to practice this language and how you speak is how you should do it in every day of life, right? So when you're asking the waitress, or when the waitress asks you for what you want to eat, you don't ask her, hey, can I have this? You say, I'll take this, or I'll take that. You're not putting yourself, or you're not using weak language. How to get the girl's permission, however, because you still need her permission, you still need her consent. You just read the body language, you read her tonality, and you read the vibe. Like, if she's really into you, then cool. If she's not that into you, she's kind of dry, she's pushing off, then cool, you back off as well. Eye contact is incredibly important because so many guys cannot hold eye contact. They'll look at a girl, they'll look down, or they'll look to the sides, all nervous and weird. You just want to look at the girl, maybe wink at her, whatever it may be, but signify something that you're cocky and you're confident. When I walk into the club and I see some girls, I'm keeping eye contact. And the girls that keep eye contact with me, those girls, I know they're into me, and those are the girls I approach. And 99% of the time, I end up with the number, and then we end up hanging out, having fun, and hooking up. So these are all things you have to look for. So once you understand this stuff and learn more about women, then you'll start to realize and pick up on things like, oh, that girl's into me. Oh, that girl just checked me out. I need to go talk to that girl, or I should go talk to that girl, right? And I'm going to be doing a favor for these girls by giving them my attention and my time, right? That should be the energy. That should be the vibe. It shouldn't be, oh, hopefully the girl gives me her number. No, it should be like, hey, I'm going to create this opportunity for me to introduce myself to this girl because I can already tell she's in love with me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video on how to approach girls and get the number, whatever it may be. I actually have another video I made a few years ago talking about how to get the number, and I kind of went a little bit more in depth specifically on how to get the number or the Instagram, whatever you want. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.